This is Shanti here at Keller Yoga, and good morning. It's Monday morning. I am so excited to be practicing with you today and just sharing the practice of meditation, practice of mindfulness to help create inner alignment. And what do I mean by inner alignment? Inner alignment means you say what you mean, you are doing what you're doing fully. So you're not doing it with resentment or wishing you didn't have to do it. Um, and you create a pathway in your mind and in your life, in your thoughts, your words, your actions that all gear towards a common goal. Whatever that goal is for you, it could be um, mastering something in this world, getting your master's degree or uh, whatever. It could be that I want to live as consciously as possible. And so it can be anything tangible, or it can be something more about who you are. And in yoga, it's always about who you are, how you're doing what you're doing, rather than what you're doing. Because we don't always get to choose everything we want to do. We don't always get to do everything we want to do. So, how can we live more fully and more in alignment when we're asked to do things we don't want to do, when we're faced with situations that we don't want to face? And how can we pool all of our life force and all of our life energy towards this common goal of who you want to be in this life? Do you want to be someone that's uplifting, someone that's enlightened, someone that's joyful, someone that's strong, someone that has a will? Or do you want to not be that? Do you want to be upset and be a victim and be frustrated all the time? So, choosing who you want to be, who do you want to show up as, even if you don't feel like you already are that, what how would you like to look back on your life and say, yeah, this is how I lived my life? And from there, from that standpoint, start making the choice towards that goal. So, one way to help create inner alignment in our life is by doing whatever you're doing as though you chose to do it. So, for example, got to wash the dishes. Oh, and I'm so frustrated that I have to wash the dishes, but I'm washing them anyways, and I'm creating more frustration and more resentment. Like, why aren't the rest of my family doing the dishes? Why am I always having to do everything? And then that's the energy I'm putting out. And that's actually, as I'm cleaning and I'm doing everything I'm supposed to be doing, I'm using that energy to create more resentment, to create more frustration. And that creates a misalignment, so that what I'm doing is not in alignment with what I'm feeling and thinking. If I'm going to do the dishes, I need to do them with joy, with intention, so that I don't split my energy, but then I start making the dishes part of a congruency and an alignment that strengthens my willpower and strengthens my vitality. So I'm doing the dishes, I might as well choose to do them, and choose to do them with enthusiasm, or at least with acceptance, at least with some kind of smile. Here I am, I'm going to do the dishes. I choose to do the dishes because I want a clean kitchen, or I choose to do the dishes and I'm so grateful that I have food and I have dishes to wash. Thank you. I'm so grateful that I have these things to do. If you're doing and you're living your life anyways, you might as well live it with some congruency and with some connection and doing things intentionally so that you are more joyful. If you find yourself in a situation in your family and your family's like, we're all going to go do this, and you really don't want to do it, then one of two things. Say, I'm not going to do this right now. And let go of the guilt, let go of the judgment, let go of whatever it is that's going to create some misalignment by not doing it. Because if you choose not to do it and you're like frustrated, like, I should be doing it, they're all mad at me, and I don't know what, it's still messy. It's still draining of your life force. So if you're going to not do something, then not do it. Don't do it. And let go of the feelings of guilt or doubt or questioning. Just don't do it. It's a simple action or a simple non-action. But if you're going to do it, don't do it with resentment. Don't do it with begrudgingly. Go all in. Why? Because it makes you happier. I promise. Say you don't want to go play tree tag, okay? That's what my family likes to do. They want to go play tree tag. Generally, I'm not in the mood to play tree tag. And so when I go and play tree tag and I'm just kind of like half there and half wishing I was doing something else, not only do they feel it and they don't feel like I'm really there, so I might as well not be, but I'm not there and I'm not feeling good. When I turn my attitude around and say, I'm playing tree tag, I might as well go ahead and play and be like a kid and be part of this family and do it. I start having more fun. There's a greater connection with my family and I'm fully present. And then therefore, I'm not creating this inner angst, this inner misalignment, this inner conflict of, I'm doing this, but I really want to be here. I'm marrying my mind with my action, becoming really present. And that's one way to start increasing your joy and increasing your vitality by actually choosing to do what you're already doing anyways. And that's with our actions. Try it. See how it feels for you. See how it changes your day when you choose to do what you're already having to do. It creates so much more ease and it's so less exhausting because you're not fighting. You're not internally fighting and you're not externally fighting. You're doing it. Here you are. But the same thing is with our breath. We're breathing anyways. Why not put a little bit of attention on what's already happening anyways and begin to stretch it out. Begin to be aware of its presence. It's your life force. It's moving you. It's breathing you. It's keeping you alive. It's sustaining you. So by taking a few moments every day to pay it some attention back, to give your appreciation to the fact that you're breathing and your breath has an intelligence of knowing how to nourish all your blood and how to cleanse every cell. This is what your breath does. When we give it a little bit of attention, a little bit of our awareness, we start to harness and grow our life force. Oftentimes when we're going about our day, and especially when we're creating that inner conflict about if we want to be doing this, but we really want to be doing something else, we shorten our breath or we hold our breath. What is that doing? When we're holding our breath in, we're unable to let go, able to cleanse, able to release. When we're walking around, we're holding our breath out, just you breathe out and you just wait a few minutes before you breathe in. We're not taking in the fullness of life. We're not living fully. So we're draining our vitality simply by not breathing as deep and fully as is possible. And the cool thing is it doesn't take any more time out of your day. It doesn't really take that much more energy just to inhale a little bit longer and a little bit slower, and then connect your inhale to your exhale and completely let it go. You can do it while you're listening to other people talking and just lengthen your breath. Slowing it down. You can do it while you're washing your dishes. You can do it while you're driving. You can do it while you're laying down. You can do it while you're walking. You can do it while you're teaching. Sometimes when I'm teaching a class or something like this, what's happening is I have 10% of my attention is going inward on my breath, recognizing that my speech, when I'm speaking, is an extended exhalation. And then a deep inhale. And then I continue with my exhalation as I speak. So there's always some amount of attention going inward towards my life force, towards the sustaining power that is constantly flowing in and out of me. And if you start to notice an instability in your emotions or an instability in your mental state, an instability in your health, your physical health, one thing that you can do to help bring about a stabilization if you're in the midst of an instability is lengthen your exhalation. Just start by lengthening your exhalation a little bit longer than your inhalation. So notice what is a comfortable inhalation, and then exhale for a little bit longer than that. You can use counting, like inhaling for the count of 3 and exhaling for the count of 6. We can just go by feel, by inhaling and then exhaling longer and slower until every last drop of air is gone. And then what? Then relax. When you exhale fully and you let go of all the air, every last drop, all you have to do is relax. And the air, because of the difference in volume between your lungs and the atmosphere, the air rushes in without any effort on your part. It nourishes you. It's coming in to fill you up. So you just let it come in. And then you release slow, long, extended. Every last drop drawing the belly button in. And then once all the air is out, relax. And your lungs will naturally fill up. And then do it again. Exhale. Slow, long, extended, till every last drop of air is out. Then relax. The air naturally comes in. Life wants you to live. Just by letting go, it rushes in to fill you up. But you have to let go. Have to let go of the resentment. Have to let go of the resistance to what's happening. And you can do that mentally and emotionally with your breath. It's like cleansing out. It's like pouring out a half empty cup of cold drink. You know, if you're drinking coffee or if you're drinking chai and it's old and from this morning and it's cold and it's half full. You know, if you put a little topper offer on that, it's still just lukewarm and a little old. So pour it out. That's what the exhalation, that's what the extended exhalation is about. It's just go ahead and pour out that old, cold, nasty leftover coffee or tea. All right. And fill it up with fresh, delicious, warm chai. All right. So the exhale is extended, it's long. And if you can get it at least twice as long as your inhale, great. And this helps it empties your body. It empties the stagnation in the lungs. It cleanses and detoxifies. It helps to let go of old emotions, old thoughts that just don't serve us anymore. And once we're completely empty, all we have to do is relax. And our cup is filled. And then just let go again. I don't need that old, cold, leftover chai. I want a fresh cup, and I'm completely exhaling just to be filled back up again with no effort. No effort. So creating inner alignment through your thoughts, through changing your perspective, and just choosing to do what you're already doing instead of resenting it. And then link your breath. If you're having a hard time changing your mind, just focus on exhaling, just letting it go. And once you're fully exhaled, feel how the air rushes in just by you relaxing your abdomen, relaxing your throat. The air wants to come in and feel that freshness, that aliveness, the desire of life wanting you to live. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great day. I hope you find the joy in living by choosing to do what you do or making a choice not to do something that you don't want to do so that you create more inner alignment, more strength, more vitality. Linking your breath to that, releasing the old and allowing the new to fill you up so you have more joy, more life force, more prana, more breath. Have a great day.